This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start that
pit of despair.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You'll hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair. Balls of Christ, dude.
This is Heidi, and you're listening to the hottest talk show on the net, Late Night with Ed Money.
Hi. Well, hello, my friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is Late Night with Ed Money. Where it's real people have real conversation about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Just go to the main site, and you're able to click all the links that you'll be able to like, share, subscribe, tell 2 friends. It makes a world of difference to the algorithm. Wait, far away, Chuck. That's right. 2 friends. Audience members, thank you for all the things you do. Thank you for the music. We're going to be leaving you at the end of the show with Madison Mars' song, Look No Further. You'll love it. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money, right over here with CPAP Chuck. What's up? Close up, Chuck.
Bruh. Bruh.
I'm glad that he finally made it for an episode of the amazing Byron right next to me.
This motherfucker.
Byron Dick!
Yeah. He's so cool looking.
I don't know how, but somehow down in Studio B you can always hear him, but never see him as the monk.
That's right.
You reached
Hi.
all the way down to Studio B.
Decapitated monkey head.
You I was going to say your name, but I'll just wait till the end. Okay. You can always keep you in balance and check is bueno.
What's up? Close up?
You've got long. Oh, there's close up.
Yikes!
Oh God, he's got long arms. That's how he reaches.
That should be enough to make you want to go to YouTube.
Oh, you ain't kidding. Again, like, share, subscribe, audience members. It makes a world of difference, and it is. We're noticing that the view count is increasing. So thank you for all things BitChute, Rumble. Any way that you can hear about it, please do so. I want to thank all the people that have been a part of the show and are future going to be part of the show, like the Storm Angels. Real quick, I told them I'd mention them one more time. These great people help out if you need an animal rescue kind of thing. Like,
what if they're kidnapped and
to-go meal? To-go meal?
Yeah.
Cat?
No.
I hear they're buying them up in Springfield.
They don't do that. They don't help for that. They don't. So, audience members, again, Storm Angels, you can check them out at 440-782-1268 or stormangelsrescue.org. They help get the animals.
Yeah.
Our good friend Andrew Grizzle over at Allstate, please get a hold of him because that makes a world difference to us, showing that people here, 440-327-8744. If you just need a quote, maybe you said, hey, my insurance agent is screwing us, get a hold of him.
Yeah.
He'll be able to save you some money.
Yeah, don't be lazy. Just give him a call.
Just give him a
He'll
call.
work
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, good call.
And don't forget
Very good
about
call.
Muscle Vodka.
Yes,
check
Muscle
them
Vodka.
out.
Ziggy's. I got a thing on Ziggy's in a second.
All right.
I went there.
Ziggy's
I
Pub
did
and
too,
Restaurant.com.
recently.
Did you? Yeah, dude.
985 food 440-985 food for carryout.
Right. So check
Yeah.
them out. And last but not least, we're going to be trying here in a second. They're providing us with the beer of the week, which is Brown Helm Market Store. Check them out at 1605 North Ridgeville. They're in or North Ridge Road. What? Excuse me. North Ridge Road in Vermilion. And for the audience out there, if you want to hear some of the previous shows, go to because I got sent a message on this. Go to the YouTube, BitChute, or Rumble. Don't worry about the Spotify, iHeart, Amazon stuff like that.
Yeah, I couldn't
to
go
the-
back more than 2.
Well, I'm doing that so that they send the traffic towards the video so they can watch us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing on purpose.
Well,
so and
I
Today's
think you're.
Strategy, Wayne.
yeah,
I know,
strategy.
but I was
Strategy.
really looking for a show that I was on.
oh
You
wait,
could do that on
Right?
YouTube.
I missed
Yeah,
a couple weeks.
you
Right.
can do
couple.
it.
See,
Shit,
if
you haven't been here
YouTube-
like 6 months.
I know. Well, but YouTube, if I'm at work listening, I can't leave it play.
Why? What do you mean? You won't
Video. It's
Why
a
not?
video.
Yeah, but you should still hear it.
You can't go to a black screen. I can't let it run for 2 hours.
Well, that's why you go to Amazon Music, iTunes.
Well, that doesn't have the history.
They wouldn't pull it up.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I'd
yeah,
like
it's
to be
weird.
able to
Yeah.
access, at least on your site,
Okay. Yeah,
to be
maybe
able to
I could do
access
that.
a history.
Maybe I could do it.
You know, that would be important.
Yeah. Well,
Really.
what I've been trying to do is again move the traffic in a different
Yeah.
direction, but I
Right,
can
right.
certainly do that for people.
And
that
I had
are
listened
audio.
to the ones that were available,
Yes.
because you can do that in an afternoon if you want.
Yeah.
And now you have to, there's
Yeah.
nothing.
Well,
So-
a good call.
Yeah,
I didn't.
yeah.
I didn't think of that. I was trying to again move.
See, I
traffic in a
used to
different-
be, what was my first name?
Wayne. Oh wait,
A1 Wayne.
A1
No,
Wayne.
no. Check or whatever, like quality control, whatever you used to say.
Oh, balance and check. Wait, keep us a
Something like
balance and
that.
check.
Balance and check.
A1.
It wasn't balance and check.
No,
It was something like whatever.
We'll
It
figure it
doesn't
out.
matter.
Anyways,
anyhow.
Enough about you, Wayne.
Yeah, I don't know about
Continuity.
Sorry.
yeah, continuity, Wayne. There it was.
Yeah,
Continuity.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were close.
So audience members, please
Yeah.
check out these things that we mentioned. Like, we're going to be doing the beer of the week, which is which one we got?
Fatheads
CPAP.
Brewery Stumbleberry Imperial Blueberry Ale.
Yes.
That
It's
sounds
a bodacious blueberry blitz.
nice.
So thank you again, Brown Helm Country Store.
Yes.
Doesn't the word bodacious usually in your
Mean
mind
boobs?
mean breasts?
Yeah, that's what I always think.
Bodacious.
Yeah. Bodacious
Tatas.
tatas.
Ah, good. It could be. I
Yeah,
don't
Monk caught it.
Well, yeah.
What movie is that from?
It's probably
Every
like Fast
80s
Times at
movie.
Ridgeville High or something.
So, audience,
movie
check
in
out
my
Ridgeville High?
Did I say that?
Ridgemont.
You gonna try
Well,
this?
it changed, you know.
Wayne, you want some of this?
I went to
There's a
Ridgeville,
glass
okay?
You have
right
like
here.
this
This
is a glass.
This is called Stumbleberry
Yeah.
by
Go for it,
Fathead
go for it.
Brewery.
So they make a
wanna pour
regular
over that. Yeah.
beer called a bumbleberry.
Oh, this is really good.
but this is
Let's drink
like
that then.
This is
high
really good.
octane
Yeah.
bumbleberry is what it
okay.
is.
Let's have a sip.
Yeah, we're gonna have a quick sip.
The aroma.
It definitely get a blueberry out of it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You don't like it?
No.
Oh,
no.
I like it a lot.
No. Monk,
Oh, I like that.
Monk, are you drinking yours?
Here,
I'm going to
and I'll share.
have to
You have
give
it.
it to the person in this house that likes that. No, Mrs. Monk loves that blueberry beer.
Oh, does she? She'll
Well,
love that.
we'll like that.
She'll like the Stumbleberry. So check that out on
All right, she's going to be sipping
That's
on
high
that a little
octane
bit
right
later
here.
tonight.
Switch to this camera.
If you're-
Strategically placed price tag.
Yeah. That's not from that. It's the
Get a paper cut on my
beer
lip.
of the-
It could be stuck to your nose.
Right.
That's a Belgian dip.
Go-
Tangled in
See
his
if you go there,
mustache.
if you go to the Brownhelm store, again, they're at 1605 North Ridge Road in Vermilion. If you go, they got food, they got everything. Mention that you heard about them on the show. Again, like, share, subscribe. We've had such a. Dude, you know what?
Wow.
I'm glad he's here today.
Me too.
Well,
Me too.
We were having
Thank
technical
you.
difficulties, you know,
Oh my
and
God, were we?
it was crazy. Last week,
It started.
it started where have you ever had something like your TV? Say you turn on your TV at home, and then all of a sudden it goes, and it makes a funny
Yeah.
squiggle, or like maybe the screen goes like that and goes
And you're
back to
like,
normal.
I did
no.
have something happen just like
Did
2
you?
days ago.
You're kidding?
The the remote, it's like the office area. So when Samantha's doing like shirts or crafts or whatever, she's in there and she puts something on, and I have it hooked to like a Fire stick.
Fire stick.
Well, that part worked. And I don't know how she turned it on, but the remote, I never programmed the universal portion of the Fire Stick remote to do everything.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get the volume to work. It wouldn't do any, it wouldn't turn it off. And I tried new batteries, tried the old remote. This was a replacement. And nothing worked.
The remote control in our TV did the same thing.
Yeah.
The power won't come on and the volume won't work. But all the other
was
buttons work.
The TV was not responding to any button. So
all.
I went and looked at the digital user manual for this old TV I bought used, which I got ripped off. But there's one button on it.
$289.
Manual controls. Yeah. There's one button. It's like hard on, hold it down, or off
on the TV
itself. And you can go to a menu, which maybe you could find the volume, but that wouldn't even work.
Oh God!
It wouldn't turn it on or off.
Oh God!
So she's like, I just want to turn the volume down a little bit. So I ended up finding where the speakers were, and we took masking, like painter's masking tape, and put it over that. You can adjust the level by peeling it away a little bit. And it works perfect.
It works perfect.
Perfectly.
Perfect.
That's technology right there.
The worst part is he always makes fun of me because, Ed, just go buy this or whatever. Here it is.
Yeah,
and
TVs are like
well, I'm going to brag on you now for needing him as a technical advisor. First thing he said when I walked in, he's like, I got my tablet working.
Yeah, I'm not the one that you...
It only took 9 months.
Yeah.
A year and 9 months.
Byron Gates over there.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what happened was we had on last week's when we were doing the show, the camera for you guys, it did this weird bang sound. Right?
Oh no! He's getting a fax.
Yeah, it was made this weird sound, and we were like, "Uh-oh,
this isn't good.
This isn't good." Right in the middle of things, so we finally got it to work and said, "Okay, fine." I had to pause it, and then fine, we got everything going, and then today it didn't work at all. So I said, "Chuck, bring your camera here,"
I was going to say that's pretty nice for you to have.
Right.
I do have an extra one of those.
Do you?
It's not it's like a Gen 3 or whatever, but
right. Still, they work.
So, Michael, are you still with AOL?
He switched to CompuServe.
Do you remember when you used to try to cancel? It was like they would not let you cancel, and they'd get downright mean and like, oh yeah, degrading to you.
Do you know for the audience out there?
For the chat rooms.
Dude, it's oddly that you say it. The first shows.
Oh, no.
Well, no. Really, when I first was doing the show, this is before you, because
in Chicago,
BC before Chuck.
This was before Chuck was born.
BC before Chuck, and for the audience out there, years ago, James Dimmer. If you look at the history, he was the guy that got me going in Chicago. Out there, James, if you're ever still listening, thank you. If you ever get a hold of me in Chicago, James Dimmer,
or rest in peace.
No. I hope he's doing well because he got me going and he hooked me up with this. Once I got fired.
If you don't listen, well, fuck you.
No, right?
No, I'm just kidding.
I got fired out of Chicago, and then this.
I don't understand why.
Well, the great people at Kinky Tunes.
Yeah, they picked you up.
That's when they called and said, "Hey, we heard you. Can you want to be on the show?" Well, they when we first started doing it, I was carried on AOL radio. And that's dating for the audience. That's dating us. Was
right.
AOL radio.
Right. But that was huge back then. That was whether you liked it or not. That's how they were. Right?
Right. They were big. And Yahoo Radio came out too, and AOL Radio was doing it. And it was the craziest thing because the way that on the station, I think I'm going to look up, for the audience out there, I'm going to look up, and I think I saved the old promos for the station. I was Hawking Radio. It was Hawking Radio.
Wow.
And I'll see if I can find the old promos from Hawking Radio because I thought I saved them. And
I can't wait.
Dude, on the last show you just uploaded,
How can I sleep tonight?
Totally
you uploaded
exciting.
a promo from like 12 years ago.
That was Hope for the
band. A band is not existent. They haven't been existent for the last 10 years.
I found it.
This is Hope for the Hollow.
Well,
they've been broken up a minute.
Who cares? They hope promoting us. I don't care. And I thought, but it was great that I found it. So I said, oh man, I'll put Hope for the Hollow back on because they were a good group, dude. They were really good. I think the main singer was Kevin Harper, or something like that. But they were good.
Yeah.
Well, this
maybe Creed would take their place.
I'll go see their Rock and Roll Hall of Fame booth. Sorry, guys.
Wait, you got to do the close-up of say, That's right, right. Yeah, and so, but the way we would chat to each other before hocking, or when I was on hocking, that they made us, it was this whole ridiculous, it was a...
Take off your pants.
Oh, dude, it was just...
Yeah, touch each other's leg.
I'm gonna. If James, you're listening, get a hold. God bless your soul life. Get a hold of the way we did it. We had to set up to AOL, and they would give me a list of stuff, like I could talk in between a song or something, and I didn't really play the songs. What it is I would do my talking, and then would record it and do that kind of thing, and they would do the magic.
You would talk for 2 hours, but you only hear 5 minutes of it,
Dude,
and then songs.
Listen, it's so. But I had to do these things where I had to type through the AOL chat to them to tell them what I'm doing.
Okay, this is your
beating off right now.
this is your floppy disk. This has all the music on it. Play Poison first.
All right.
Okay. Warrant second.
Talk about it.
Look at that. I'm going to put my pants back on.
Talk about how much Warrant sucks.
Not a joke. I still have here the old Tascam. It was a 4-track that I was using to master the tapes. I would bring it
You
down.
still have it here?
Oh yeah.
Surprise.
I don't.
Is it-
Yeah, that doesn't. So, yeah.
Is it like reel to reel? Is it the big reels?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cassette. It's cassette.
Can you show me on Byron where they touched you?
Why is he happy to be touched like that?
Get that goddamn.
I know where he's going to touch me.
The Chuck close-up camera right here. Right there's a
Sorry.
Chuck close-up camera. Look at
Okay.
that face says it all right there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's funny you said that though. AOL, you remember? Did you ever chat at him?
No, I never chatted anything.
You didn't go in any chat rooms or
No.
anything like that?
I mean, I even get that little icon at the bottom, like when you start to get interested in something.
Yeah.
Maybe a product. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll like ask one question, and then I see the little
Yeah. You're
things,
like,
and
and
I'm
no.
like,
Do you know who?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and I never
exit
followed
out of
through.
that
No.
shit right now.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Yep.
Do you know who does that though? And they're the worst for it. And
And sometimes you still get emails.
Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
know.
They
Yes.
definitely got your number.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the worst
So-
for it? And over at his house, he'll love it. He loves that. He probably has a jar. Monk has. Where's it? He's in Studio B. Still there. I'm yelling it
There
down
he is.
down the hallway to see
Turn that
him.
off. You can't see me.
right. Is that
Monk on a rotisserie.
Whoa.
Monk got me to go on to Sweetwater, their website.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
Sweetwater.
that's where I
That
got
is
my
an awesome
mic.
Well, the downfall is you go on there. They have one of those thing
Oh,
pops
yeah.
up and says,
How can we
Hey,
help
can
you?
we help you?
yeah.
Hi, my name's Christine. How can I help you?
Yeah.
They never do that to me.
What are you wearing?
Yeah.
My dude's my personal shopper dude's name is Mike Goodlove. So if you're listening to
Mine too.
oh, right
No
on.
shit.
And dude,
Just
you can order
Shout out to
shit,
Big Mike
too.
Goodlove.
and it will fucking be at your door in like a day.
It is
From-
beautiful.
Does he ever
Water.
call you out of the blue?
Yeah, he's like, hey, I just want.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Yeah. Got some Cavs tickets if you want them.
Dude, and yeah, so
How did those guitar strings work out for you?
I'm afraid the next time he calls me, I noticed you've been looking at that new combo.
Yeah.
right.
No.
I think the dishwasher's done. Why don't you go empty that?
for you.
We got $100 off that Marshall stack you were looking at.
Dude, I'm like this close to pulling the trigger on a new amp.
Me too.
And it's scary because he is way not off the mark. Where I have gone and searched through because the reason. God, where's he in Studio B? I'm going to yell down the hallway to God damn Monk, because he got me doing. They do a giveaway every month.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Water?
sign up for that. You gotta
You
always
gotta.
sign
You
up.
never know. You might win.
Stop it, because here's the thing: after you do that, mistake.
Oh,
After you do,
You agree?
Are you?
Where's,
Here we go.
Where's
Conspiracy
Sweetwater
corner
located?
with
Maybe Ed will just drive
in
there.
Indiana.
If you don't,
I've gone there.
if you don't just accept the cookies, it says you have the other choice
Yeah.
is manage them. And I
Yeah.
clicked on that once, and I was like, oh, this is.
Yeah, I just accept the
I'll just
cookies.
Coming right up your
I have made a
Then
horrible
10
mistake.
seconds later, I've seen what I need, and I'm out already.
Right.
But now my whole life is in their
Yeah,
palm
right.
of their hand.
In the palm. That's exactly right, dude.
50 emails a day.
I'm, you know what? How it's funny. You'll say something, and then you'll get these Google ads that pop
Yeah.
up. on your phone about what you just talked about.
That's
It's-
it.
Yeah.
But, okay, but listen.
Ed gets
I
a
have-
million ads for anal lube.
Well, who doesn't? I recently had experience, and just recently, I have YouTube TV, and it's happening on YouTube
Yeah.
TV.
Stop
If you
it.
talk about
Yeah,
it, they'll start
it's
seeing
listening
ads
to
on
every
TV.
single thing you
And I
do.
know it's
dude.
very specific
Wait,
because
wait, would you
who
talk
likes
about it or you
dual
look?
flexible? What?
No, when you talk about
He's
it,
saying what you talk about it.
yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah,
it's
it
on my
listens.
Television.
You don't have to like Google it or
No,
look it
nothing.
up. If you're talking about,
Your phone,
Your phone is listening to
the
you.
time,
But
every
it's
time.
on YouTube TV.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what's strange.
Your TV is listening to you. It's the same as your phone.
They say it can take photos, everything.
There can be
Dude, you're going to get a lot of wiener shots.
oh boy, that's-
All right, you want to hear a good one? There can be a
Please, what-
camera in your TV screen.
Yeah.
It's 1 pixel.
Right.
It looks back into your house.
Get in the,
Right,
get in
yep.
the close-up thing and do that.
At least wait till I'm erect fully. Do me a favor.
we were having a conversation a couple weeks ago, talking to somebody. They just got back from Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
And that fascinates me because it's an old city and the whole city's supposed to be haunted.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Haunted,
yeah.
sure.
so I came home, honest to God, and we're watching TV, and like maybe an hour sitting there watching TV,
There's
and
one
this
to take
thing
home
about
if you want one.
Tour
There's one to take
Savannah,
Come to Savannah, Georgia.
yeah, came up on the fucking TV. I swear to God.
Wow. Yeah,
Swear to
it's-
God.
I've never had it happen on TV.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the
On
last
YouTube.
month or two. That's the
I have
first time I've
YouTube
ever,
TV at all. Yeah.
They must have bought,
Do you-
It's all the
whatever.
algorithms.
I'm getting
It's all those cookies I accepted.
Well,
No
From
milk.
Sweetwater.
No milk.
from Sweetwater contact
At Pornhub.
That's right. No,
You
with,
guys want to buy some cookies?
now with
Yeah, right?
That's the best line from that movie.
Yep.
now with your YouTube TV, do you have a remote that you voice search stuff
No.
with or no?
No.
Then,
On mine,
But I'm sure it's linked through Google or
Sure.
all
Whatever,
the different,
yeah.
it,
Brother's
it finds out
watching
my
and
accounts.
listening, Ed.
Like I said, they probably bought I don't know what the generated list of me on Google or just the
Yep.
phones or for Verizon. Who knows?
Busty
But I'm
milfs.
sure they got into it.
Asian MILFs.
So it's everywhere.
yep.
you gotta be. See, that's kind of creepy. Kind
It's
of.
like
is.
reverse cowgirl masturbation techniques.
I think it's convenient because I don't see like I'm not getting like Depends or tampon.
No, you will
At
now.
least, yeah,
You will be now.
I'm getting things that I might be interested in at least.
Oh my God! I want to hear it. I want to see a text in like 2 or 3 days, dude. I got a fucking tampon.
Yeah.
With Tampax.
One of us is going to get a tampon ad.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
right now.
Tampon.
Tampon.
Wait, let's make it more specific. Max Flow tampon.
How about big boobs, big boobs, big boobs,
big boob tampons?
vagina?
Tampons.
Damn it.
See,
Yep.
that's scary. To me,
Tampons.
that's scary as shit.
It has been going on for a couple of decades.
What are you
Edward.
scared of?
Yeah.
What are
It's
you
not like
scared
you're
of?
going to buy anything. Do they
afraid-
sell tampons at Goodwill?
You're afraid
Oh.
they're gonna take your Goodwill account.
That's that's.
Yeah, right.
I don't want them to take my. I get good deli meats at Goodwill. That's why. I know.
He gets pre-enjoyed clothing ads.
Pre-enjoyed clothing.
Gently used.
Yeah, the stains on the back.
Gently
Don't worry
used-
about it.
Gently used depends.
Right, dude. Well, they said it's funny you said that.
Pre-enjoyed.
That they said that the new cable boxes or is it the older new?
New cable boxes.
I don't even think. Do they even
Right
have
by your
cable
telegraph
boxes?
It's
machine.
called.
Yeah.
It comes with a television in it now.
Yeah.
My name's Ed. I heard about Pearl Harbor on the radio.
What is happening? Do you have to crank it up to get it going?
Oh yeah.
It's got that big flower at the end so we can hear.
No,
Wow.
but they say in those cable. You know what I'm talking about? The cable boxes sit on that on your.
Yeah,
Who-
cable
I-
box.
But who has
I have.
one?
I do not have a cable box.
Dude, I got cable and I do not
I
have
have
a cable
like
box.
4 or 5 of them down in the basement that have been sitting there for.
They're covered in
a
tampons.
decade.
That just means that
Tampon.
That means your television is so dated it can't handle just a direct input.
No, you can't do that anymore. Spectrum does not allow you to go direct into the TV. That you need a box to decipher. You can't do it anymore.
Well, I have Spectrum Internet.
Me too.
And it has a
No, we have,
standard router.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
We have
I'm not a
Spectrum
fan of
Internet.
that right now.
Right.
They keep going off every other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
Of
we have-
what?
Every
Breeze
time
line?
I do a speed
Should we
test.
be? I'm sorry. Should we be?
No, it doesn't
You
matter.
can.
So they suck.
Right now, they used to be amazing, but now they're like going down every other day.
Yeah.
Every time I do a speed test, they're like, "How would you rate your cable company?" I'm like, 1.
Yeah, it
Shitty.
doesn't matter. You're signed up.
Yeah.
I know.
They're like,
Yeah.
vacation time.
But
They said in the boxes is a camera to watch you.
Oh God, then they're seeing me fucking walk around naked.
It's on the-
Oh, yeah.
There's
My
one
foxtail
pixel on your
butt-
TV.
I might have to tune in.
oh boy.
What was that, Monk?
There's like one pixel in your TV that looks back into the house too.
What?
It,
I think he's making that up.
No, he said that.
Anyways,
Oh, he's
we
gonna
had,
outdo
for the
me.
audience, we had some technical difficulty, and this guy figured out it was literally just for shits and giggles. He's here, and he mentioned it was
Did it mean?
No.
Because that's how he fixed his iPad.
Yeah.
What was it? Bad battery, memory full, bad cord, or nope, needed clean.
I had some Parmesan cheese.
There's not even keys on it. It's just a flat screen.
I had some Parmesan cheese in my charging
Needed to
port.
clean it.
No, I had to clean the port.
Oh,
Yes.
Hey, it works now.
The port
Squeegee.
was caked with dust.
Or Parmesan cheese.
Okay. So I got these little toothpicks that have little spiky things on them.
God
And put
damn,
them in there
that's
and
funny.
pulled out like a Q-tip full of dust. Honest to God,
Bamunda cheese.
wow.
out of there.
So every time you
A
do
lot
your
of Chuck's
ears,
pubes.
Well, I tuck them in there
should-
because it's like a voodoo
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
do that every time you do your ears. Do your computer also.
So, and,
Your tablet,
right?
just like a routine.
Just
what do you
leave-
do? Well, how often do you
And compare
your
which
ears?
is worse.
Well, this,
Have you seen
I
his
mean,
ears?
listen, this iPad is probably older than Ed's TV.
How
Whoa,
often do you
whoa.
clean your ears?
Twice a day.
Do you,
Really? Twice a day?
I love the feeling of
That
it.
could cause damage.
I'm just kidding.
I'm a
No,
once a day.
I'm a
You gotta do a
two.
close up of it.
He's got a very gentle
Do it, I
tongue.
do it after I take a shower. Then when I
That's
wake
a
up in
good
the
time.
morning, but from whatever
see, I
reason,
don't-
when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, you motherfucker.
Oh, it feels
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah,
I feel like my
good.
dog.
It does.
Did you ever have the shitty ones though, where it's got like a
I like
quarter
to-
puff?
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's
Oh,
a
you
part-
just
I
feel
call
the
it-
stick.
Yeah.
we got like different kind of Q-tips once.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
like, no.
Yeah, you want
no,
name
no.
brand.
You want Q-tips.
Otherwise, you're digging with the stick.
you literally
Yeah.
stab
Like,
your
is it
eardrum.
that
cotton pushes
Is it
down. and
really
it's
that
just a
much
stick. What?
more expensive to manufacture a Q-tip with that little bit more of,
Yeah.
of the same material?
And the
It's not
stick
even
that's
that.
won't
yeah,
bend
It's
or
the
put
stick.
too much.
yeah.
Dude, go ahead.
Dude, they need to make double stuffed Q-tips.
Yeah.
Oh, but that is good. That's a
There you
good
go.
idea.
The stick should be like the size of a pencil.
I think
Right?
they should put. I think it should have. You know how you have aloe tissues and
Aloe
Vicks
Q-tips?
tissue. Vicks tissues are good, but
Yeah.
as soon as you open it, it starts evaporating. You
Yeah.
got to really go
Yeah.
for them. But if they had Q-tips with neat hair or Nair hair remover,
Wait a minute.
I like
What?
That
Can't you
is a
just-
good idea.
that's it. I'm a millionaire. Bye.
that. Oh yeah, all right.
Can't you just dip it in alcohol?
No, he's saying to
To
remove
get
the ear hair.
ear hair.
Oh,
Gone.
the ear hair. Yeah.
Yeah, but wait a minute. I thought that's
Don't you
a-
like it the way it hangs out
It'd
his
probably
ears?
burn a hole in your eardrum.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's a story for a different time.
Right.
'Cause it looks like
Anyhow,
there's like a dead.
That's a constant fight.
It looks like there's a dead daddy long leg in each of Ed's ears.
They would start falling out. It's terrible.
Is that a raisin with legs? No.
dude.
It's an Eddie Longleg.
There was one time, I take care of my mom. That one time she was having ear problems, and she had from years when she was a little kid. She has one busted eardrum, so she can't hear out of
So
one
you
ear.
go all the way in there.
Yeah, you could probably tickle a nerve on
Go
your
over
brain.
half deep.
It's like, it goes in every time she does the winky thing.
It's still tender. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait.
Oh, there's that rubber grape.
So, dude, we went. We went to the doctor one time, and he said, "Hey, we need because she was having it causes." I'm surprised with Beck. Does she get arthritis over in something like that too? Would do her face? No, it does her eye.
That's arthritis in like her jaw.
Yeah,
You can get that.
Is that from years on the street?
Yeah. She lived a tough life.
Yeah.
She had to make money.
Yeah, because I sure wasn't
Trying to do the
supporting her.
close-up cam. Right. Yeah, no. That we went and she was having like problems, and the doctor it's like a nose, like the nasal cavity thing. Have you ever seen someone pull the nasal?
Oh,
Yeah.
I had the ear done after you.
Yeah, my mom had she went in there and he's like, you got to hold your mom down, and I go, why? And he said,
Because I'm gonna crack her neck.
he said it's good, and so he looked in there with which amazes
Because
me.
this is the Q-tip I'm going to use.
It's the size of a garden hose.
So,
and
looks
he
like
First, we're gonna squirt some
cotton
water
candy.
dude.
half of this is going down her fucking ear.
Wow.
It looked like one of those 72-hour candles when they pulled it out.
It's like they pulled out a caramel apple.
With nuts.
We don't mean Macintosh either.
Right.
We're talking Granny Smith.
Right. She did, but I was there and I was holding her down. And
Fuji.
and she's like, oh God, oh God, oh God. And all of a
And it
sudden,
came out the other side.
and it went, and then, he pulled it. Dude, it's just, you'd think, just to think your ear's here, how far in. I mean, this dude was like up on the stirrups, pulling this shit, and he pulled out a long thing of stuff.
Yeah.
And
On the stirrups.
Oh.
He had her legs in the stirrups. All he was doing is her ear.
I think you're thinking of the wrong exam, Edward.
Yeah.
And it wasn't her ear. It
And
was
where did he
her
pull
rear.
it from? Yeah.
but you said you
Yeah, I came back from on the way to a trip. I experienced like it was like muffled in my
like
ear.
when you go on a plane or something.
Yeah,
Your ear.
I thought, well,
Okay.
it'll clear up. Well, and it was warm. It was like Punta Cana.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like
What'd you just call Chuck?
yeah.
Hey.
And
I speak
I
Spanish.
had an ear. I had Q-tips and stuff, and it seemed like it made it worse. So I get back and I'm like, listen, I'm like either losing here, and it ruined the trip because I was just like,
Well,
Like a
half the
pressure-
time
listen, if
could
you're
not-
cleaning your
yeah.
ears and you pull it out and the Q-tip, the cotton part is not there,
Oh,
That's a bad
that
sign.
should be a sign.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then like an hour later, something tosses it out.
I never. Yeah. So I go to the specialist.
Am I haunted?
They try to do a wash, and I
Yeah.
absolutely
Wait.
flooded my ear with this
Yeah.
solution.
Yeah.
Do you? I mean,
It's called D-Brack.
really?
Yeah, and that was at the specialist. So I went there, and they're like, "Well, we can't get it, but it looks like you have some in there." So he took a mini
A paper
suction,
A paper clip.
and he stuck this suction in my ear, and I heard it go like
Yeah, like it's
like
stuck to
hitched on,
something.
and he's like, all right. He's like, hold on. It didn't hurt or anything, and I felt pressure, and he pulled out.
Did your
and
eyes
it was
sink in a
like-
little bit?
It was like one of the most amazing. It was like air finally went in, and it was cool, and it was like I could hear my fingers rubbing together.
All of a sudden,
and
Wayne
it was
hears-
this
Wayne hears-
plug. It was like the size of a die. It was huge. He goes, you have a narrow ear canal, so normally you can't get in with a Q-tip, which we don't recommend.
Yeah, they don't recommend it, but
And the solution wasn't breaking it down, but he pulled out a plug of wax that was like, oh, it was awesome. It was amazing. But the feeling I had when he pulled it out,
Yeah.
it was like my ears were brand new.
we like do the other side, Doc.
Brand new. Yeah, and he did. He goes, unfortunately, you have some hearing loss, whatever, but... And he did clean it out,
We're like, what?
but it was absolutely like refreshing, amazing.
I know this sounds-
I couldn't the sound I could hear.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Chuck
Do you ever go onto YouTube? They actually have ear cleaning videos where they're pulling out
Yes,
giant
spiders.
things.
I can't
Spiders.
Well,
do
listen
that.
to you, Mr. Pimple Popper.
Yeah,
I love Pimple
Oh,
Popper.
that would be good though. The earwax one.
The earwax ones are cool.
but
No.
It goes in a little microscopic camera, and they're pulling out like sugar babies.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I felt like the people that get the cochlear
Charleston chews.
implants, the little babies that hear for the first time. Or
Oh, yeah.
I'm,
Isn't that
listening,
beautiful?
I'm listening to Motley Crue all the way up, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so beautiful.
Where they're like, "Is this too loud, Wayne? Can you hear me?"
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, and here's the thing about I thought, now correct me if I'm wrong, Chuck MD was right here.
Let me see if I know this or not.
I really thought they said that wax is supposed to progressively work its way. Okay, saying yes,
It is,
Yeah.
but I have
progressively work its way out.
apparently narrower than normal ear canal.
so-
He's
Wouldn't-
tight.
So it's that shit's tight. So he
tight
said,
like that.
he said you'll probably have to periodically. So like 6 months ago, I was like, you know what, it's time for it again because it's been years.
Are you feeling like?
and I felt being able to hear his and what a lot. Samantha. And I'm like, what? What did he say? What did you say?
Yeah.
Like sometimes the people just give up.
Do you
stop
Do you
repeating.
feel disoriented?
Wait,
like you're,
No, I didn't. So I went in
Like you're-
and had him check, and he's
This is me.
I went in and had him check, and he's like, "Yep, they're clean." I was like, "Oh no."
This is
I was
me
like,
when people talk to
"Damn."
me.
I was
Close
waiting for
up.
that refreshing.
No, but we've been a lot.
Yeah.
We've been in noisy environments
Yeah.
our whole
If I
working-
can't see your mouth,
recommend you
Right.
this hearing
if I
aid
can't see your,
specialist.
if I can't like almost read I don't read lips, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
really aids when you're talking to me.
Yeah, for sure.
I got a hip replacement and a hearing aid in my future.
do you? Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe you can do a 2-for-1
Yeah, I
sale.
was
A
gonna
twofer? Yeah, a BOGO.
Dude, when I used to work at the plastic company, they would issue every day those
By plastic, he
Yeah,
means
nobody
dildo.
used those back in the day, though. We didn't. I was in a steel fab shop. We were banging on hammers and inside a tank with people banging on the outside,
And
which
you-
is.
and you didn't use them?
I used grinders and nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're paying for it.
They were available, but you
Right.
just.
You're 18 years old.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
I ain't got time for that shit.
I know,
Now-
man.
now you
Pussy,
get-
I ain't wearing them things.
Now you get written up for it. Ask Monk.
And you
oh,
should,
really?
yeah.
Or
yeah.
Thrown out.
Well, they would issue the little green ones that you squish down. And
Yeah.
They came in different colors.
Oh well,
Yeah, they weren't all green.
I like the ones that look like
That's
they
where
taste
'cause
good.
he found his on the ground.
Oh, the marbled looking ones.
Oh,
Yeah, they look like candy.
Yeah, they do.
But they don't taste good. They're terrible.
filling.
No,
No, but you know what? They'll
it's not
last
good
forever.
eating.
Yeah,
No.
they look the same.
Yeah, they do. You can chew on those things all day.
Yeah.
look at
Oh my god, I worked.
the look on his face.
I worked with this old guy, and he'd wear them every day. And then for break, he'd take them out and leave them hanging because they had.
Oh, they were on the cords.
And they were. I have a picture somewhere, and there was the most
Like greasy
it was like
nipples.
What they pulled out of my ear was at the end of each
No.
one.
Oh,
Wait,
He had
honest to
like
God.
barnacles hanging off.
did they look like rock candy?
Oh, it was
Yeah.
like. It was like that. Stuff
I got to
you-
get new ones every time.
the secretaries have it to turn pages. That little cup of
thing
it.
that they put.
Oh no, not the
No,
pocket reamer.
It was
The
like a little
sticky-
thing, and they
little
they
sticky-
put
Just
the
that little
finger in it.
waxy shit.
yeah.
So when they're counting money and whatnot, they're like,
I go through like
It
a
was
dozen
horrible.
earplugs a day because if I took them out, I would get new ones and put them in.
Well, not only that, I didn't understand. There was also I never used them. Like you said, they were on a
Yeah.
Like a
not a
lanyard-
chain,
lanyard or
something. Yeah.
But there were ones that were like kind of twisty looking. You know what I mean?
oh,
They
like,
had
yeah,
Yeah, we call those screw-ins.
yeah. Did you ever you ever use those?
I didn't like those. I just like the ones you roll up and stick them in.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I
That's
didn't.
what she
have-
said.
I know.
I just wondered
That's like a
Tampon,
four-time tampon.
when it goes in, it's only held on by that string? Did you ever worry that it's gonna?
I didn't use the ones with the strings. I just did the ones.
Oh, even the one. Well, he
How
said
far in are you pushing them?
I have had
What
them
are you
going so
doing?
They
far.
shouldn't disappear.
So they touch in the
He
middle.
like rolls them and then folds them in half.
yeah, and all he has is a string hanging out.
I did have one going
not a
so
tampon.
far once that I had to like sit there for like a half hour with my pinky nail.
Oh, really?
Like getting it, and finally I'm like, I got it.
Oh, my
I don't
God.
have to go to the doctor.
I would never even get close.
That would drive me
I
crazy.
could never take it all.
No. No.
I got some loose ear
I
canals.
guess.
They've been around the block.
Yep.
Ear slut.
Yeah. He's an ear whore.
See, I couldn't use. There was one guy that used the
Headphones?
yeah the
Over
head-
the ear.
yeah the over ear headphones. But
I like those.
Well, the problem was when you indexed the plastic rolls, there was a massive static discharge that would come off. It was a plastic film company.
This is a race car windshield.
It's pretty fucking cool.
Where are
You know they have the helmets for racing. They just pull off. There's like 100 little.
Yeah.
What exactly did they make at the plastic place where
Well, if you let him pull down his pants and turn around, you'll see.
No,
Fuck
They're
this.
so realistic.
dude, what it was, not a joke. I'll say the name of the company. It's not even in existence anymore. Cleveland
It's
Plastic.
up on the wall right behind them.
I know it might have bbeen. Well, it could have been. I know I still got a jacket that they issued jackets every.
How long has it been since you worked there?
20 years.
And you still have the jacket?
Use a good jacket.
he's got two of them.
Surprise!
He has one for work and one for play.
Yep.
They're both brand new.
One's for dress.
The work one's in better shape.
Wait a minute! I just caught that joke. That was about me.
He covers his work boots with them.
Right. No. So yeah, what it was is the film. There was a plastic roll stock films, and it would come. A big bubble would go through the towers, and as it would come across the machine, it was woven through this machine with pulleys and stuff. There were 2 rolls. It would split apart, and you had to index the machine around because they didn't shut it off, and you had to cut the roll and re-put it on another roll at the same time. Well, you're underneath this massive plastic.
That doesn't sound very safe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, OSHA never came in that place ever.
It's too dangerous.
They're like, hell no, we ain't going in there.
Not a joke. There was this one guy, Sam, that he was in there. He ended up paid off because when he did it, he was new. Went in. I still have the knife blade too. It was a hooked knife thing. You did this and you had to tuck it real quick. Well, he tucked and it got caught and it broke his arms, but wrapped his arms right around the thing. The machine automatically shut off, but his arms were wrapped around.
They look like Beetlejuice arms.
Oh yeah, and he was permanently like this after they reset his arms. Well,
forever.
Yeah. It was he was
He walk around
And ever
On the airplane.
Everybody thinks he's a tough guy.
because of his.
gotta turn sideways, get through the door.
Look at these guns.
Not a joke. Well, what happened was you had to go in and they said no watches, no wedding rings, like every guys.
No tampons.
The guys wore the
Tampon.
rubber wedding rings.
Yeah.
Because the static discharge would hit it. Well, fuck, dude. You go in there. When it discharged, it was like a bolt of lightning.
Is that what happened? Is that how you got that Gorbachev scar on your head? You got some static? Just make Italy imprint on your forehead?
Okay.
I'll tell you this real quick. I won't even go into
Is
the
that
whole.
why you're bald?
I probably sucked a little. The static was in there. No, I went in with glasses and it hit the frame of my glass. It kicked me out of the machine, dude. Not a joke. When you walked in, that's how big this bolt hit me, and it knocked me back.
Ooh.
And I got knocked out.
Wow.
I wanted to ask
All right,
this.
what's the next topic?
Sorry. I know. No one cares about your feats of strength. No.
I kind of do.
No, thank you. That's so nice.
Yeah, I
that's
do.
why I love Byron.
Well, that's why I saved the day.
You did
That's
save the
what I
day.
do.
You did save the day. Just letting you know that.
But anyway, that's enough about
two
me.
things we'll ask real quick because I do have another thing about girls. But Wayne, you said 2 things. Ask you about an espresso machine, and you saw Little John.
Right.
For anyone out there that's not from local to us in the Cleveland area of Cleveland, Ohio, there used to be a TV show on called Big Chuck and Houlihan, and then when Houlihan left, it became Big Chuck and Little John, which was a little person named
Big
John.
John's a little person.
John Rinaldi was the
Never heard of her.
Well, I was
Yeah.
as a kid, I saw him at the. It was either the Fish Festival in Vermillion
he
or the
always-
Woolly Bear. I think it was
Always
the
did
Fish
it.
Festival.
Yeah,
I didn't
think
really
he was
do that.
always, him and Dick Goddard were always
And
there,
I
right?
was Dick Goddard was the Woolly Bear.
Woolly
one.
Bear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But
Okay, I'm
anyhow, it was
sorry.
one or the other.
Yeah.
And I was very young.
Yeah.
And I saw him and I was like starstruck. And as
Yeah.
well as you could be.
Right.
As far as you
He's
know,
a
that's a
local-
celebrity.
He was a
Local
local
celebrity. Yeah.
television personality.
Yeah, and I
Well,
went
yeah.
up to him and I said something. I don't remember what I like. Hi or whatever.
Hi,
And-
is your wiener as
and
small as
he-
you are?
And he was so rude to me. He was like,
What?
Get away
He's a
from me!"
dick.
Really?
And he was an asshole.
Dude,
He was a dick.
Oh, yeah, my mom even grabbed my hand. She's like, "Ooh, let's."
That's a
So-
nice muscly throat.
No, he was. He's a real dick.
So
Get sweaty and want to
And
take
I-
your shirt off.
where else did I see? I saw him at Kelly's Island. Totally ignored me again. And I'm in my 20s.
So you were going
I
to
was
kick
like,
his ass.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
I was ready to
Oh,
go.
yeah.
I was going to stoop to his level.
yeah, but you couldn't.
You'd have to kneel.
Yeah, right.
Move to his level. I got it.
But yeah, so I was at a golf outing sponsored by Tito's and
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns.
Nice.
And,
Recently?
2 weeks ago. And who's there? He's there.
John Rinaldi.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't last name.
yeah.
Little John.
Little John.
John's his last
Yeah.
name. His first name's Little.
Yeah, Little John. There you go. Thank you.
Not to be
I saw
confused
him,
with Lil Jon.
And I knew that he was going to. I think I knew he was going to be there because somebody sent
Oh,
out.
so
of it,
you were-
said, this guy.
He
could
went there
throw
as
the
a
ball 200
vendetta.
270 yards or something.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, I didn't realize it was him. And then I saw him there, like, yeah, that's the guy. He can't hit the ball. It's like there's no chance. He's older now, and,
Right.
Yeah.
and he's only 3 feet tall.
No
So-
upper body strength.
Yeah, and I saw him, and I just like he was coming at me, and I was going the other way, and it was like a narrow path, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm not moving. And I gave him a little
Did
shoulder
you
check with
you
my
body
knee.
checked?
My thigh hit his shoulder,
Hit his shoulder.
and he's like, hey.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I looked back, and I was just like,
Did you do the?
No. So I got a little in, and every time he walked by, everybody was waiting for me to say it. They all knew I didn't like him. I was like, dick.
Did you?
He didn't hear me, but he's a dick.
So you had like a 20-year resentment building.
Yeah.
Wow.
20-year grudge.
I felt better. I was better than
You felt
him.
vindicated.
You were
Yeah, a little bit.
the whole time you were in the golf cart doing.
I'm surprised you didn't like slice
Yeah.
one on purpose right at him.
Oh, well, he wasn't in range.
Oh.
Was he driving with a putter?
If he's more
No,
than
he
like,
was driving out a phone book.
if he's more than like 70 yards away, you can't see him. Anyhow, yeah. So anyhow, that was the
Just as a total crazy side note,
Yeah.
I worked with his cousin, and
Was he taller?
No, he wasn't a. I wouldn't consider him a little person. I would consider him just short.
Short?
You know, like he was
Yeah.
Short
maybe
stature?
5'4", 5'5".
Medium?
Oh,
You know,
okay.
That's short for a dude.
It's short for a guy, but he was another solid cock, and he was a dick with arms. No, not a joke, dude.
Okay.
And he owned a lawn care or lawn service that
Yeah.
I was doing.
Did he ride the little buddies tractors?
Can't have it mode. He's got to stop and charge the battery.
It had pedals.
There's not even a blade on it.
It had pedals. Yeah.
No, but
Just making the tracks.
Funny. Well, then maybe it runs in the family.
well, here's a question: is it because they were
Oops,
like
sorry.
short men? Like when I was in school, he and I were short. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, but we didn't have attitudes.
He was a celebrity, so
no,
I
but
mean,
maybe
fuck him.
carried short man syndrome for a long
if he
time.
wasn't short, he'd been nobody.
You know, I heard he was
Nobody.
kind of
He
a
would have
dick
just
anyway.
been John.
Yeah.
And to me, he is nobody.
Here's the crazy part for the audience out there. I'm sure they had the same thing within their areas.
I personally like Houlihan better.
Little John Dick.
Yeah.
Well, we had for us growing up, it was channel 43.
Channel
Yeah,
43 or
W-
61, one of the two.
We had
WUAB.
our locals, John Lanigan. We had
Super
Lanigan
host.
and Webster was funny.
we had little celebrities that
Yeah.
were like
Super
that. He wasn't
host.
big then.
Superhost was
Super
fucking
host.
awesome.
Yeah, and-
What was his name? Marty.
Sullivan.
Monk,
Yeah.
hey Monk,
Sullivan.
down at studio.
Sullivan.
We had the Ghoul.
Yeah,
Which I
And
love
those different-
Ghoul.
Yeah.
And Ghoulardi.
Those are all
Yeah. Look,
Lardy was original.
Yeah.
local little celebrities.
Captain
that-
Kangaroo. What?
But
Was he local?
Yeah.
But here's the thing: most of
I don't
them,
know.
like
Barnaby?
Chuck,
Barnaby was original.
Ladowski?
I mean,
We're
local.
not- Big Chuck, whatever his
Ladowski?
He was always nice anytime you would
He
see
was
him.
nice. I heard he was nice.
Yeah,
Well, he didn't have to be bitter. He was tall.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
Right. Anyhow,
let's
anyhow, we can
be,
move on
let's
from
be
that.
honest
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, and
You know.
I wanted to ask this about this is my shallowness because my
Oh, no.
I don't want to talk about his penis.
Here we go.
I wasn't gonna say that.
All right, here
I
we
said,
go.
Where did you?
Here we go.
Digging I'm digging a hole. No, I didn't say anything about penis. I said about my shallowness that I may
Okay,
have
okay. All
because
right.
I was talking. I went today. I went out. I was doing some running around. My sister went with me, and
Did
she
you hit it?
I did. No, I just gave her a
Get
ride home.
right home. God damn it! I was wondering whose truck she got in. God damn it!
This is
You
going down a
bitch.
bad path.
No. So when we were out, she was talking about girls. All right, and
Like,
she's like,
doing it with girls?
Nobody said doing it.
I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Like dabbling?
You should probably choose your words wisely right now.
Right. She was just saying, hey, Ed, people that she knows, hey, you know, maybe you'd like to go out with her. I said, hey, we get my number. I don't care as long as they're not of a certain type she knows my type that I like.
Yeah.
And-
Oh, yeah, breathing.
Pre 80s.
Yeah. 18 to 70.
Yeah, you left the door wide open there.
He did.
So,
I can get
you
the
have to.
close-up Chuck on that.
17.
Right? No. So she was asking, and then she named off this girl, and I said,
So my friend's grandma,
she's a real bingo player.
she's a widow now.
no.
As
She's
of
a
last-
whippersnapper.
She's a widow as of last week.
Yeah.
She's ready to get back into dating.
No,
Yep.
she says, hey, do you
Not
remember
looking for a relationship. She just wants to fuck.
She wants to sow some oats, if you will.
No.
She's DTF, if you know what I mean.
And she was asking about this one girl, and I kind of grew up with, and the girl moved away. She was
Down the fall.
First alert.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway,
It hurts. But
Ed pulls down his pants. Bingo!
bingo.
It hurts, but it's true. Just letting you know.
What's that? Be what?
B. Arthur.
She goes, "Hey, do you remember this girl?" And this is where I was shouting. I said, "Man, I could never go out there." The girl had a tick. Now, she had
Like
do you remove it?
like the
You
insect?
can pull those off.
no,
Yeah,
not
use a
that-
lighter.
If you get mint
Tweezers?
oil, they don't like that. They'll come
Not
right out.
that kind of tick. She did this.
I hear
thing
you
with-
squirt WD-40 on them and it kills them
no,
instantly.
she would do
No?
that. She had, and it was probably her growing up and stuff. But she would go, like she do this.
Like she was doing cocaine? You know that
Yeah.
cocaine look?
do it
Grinding
in
her
the
teeth.
clothes truck.
Mad Dog. Would have been even better if she would have made that noise.
Was she doing like ecstasy?
She
Like a Gila monster.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah.
So I started thinking, and she goes, "What? You wouldn't go out with a girl that had like?" I said, "I
A
don't
pulse?
know." Well, I said it reminded me like she did. She would, and it was a nervous. I'm sure it was nervous.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Does she still have it?
I haven't seen the girl in. We graduated in '86, so
Yeah.
it was before that, maybe '82.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, she
82.
might not have it then.
Yeah.
Do it in a close-up check.
This point,
Hey, Ed!
this point,
All her teeth are ground down to nubs.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, see, what she asked me, she goes, "Well, you wouldn't date a girl that had ticks," and I said, "Well, it would be difficult for the audience. I've got to see it on YouTube, and
And beggars can't be choosers.
That's not true. But if she's going, if she's doing this tick, so my sister goes, "All right," like my sister's son.
Is that why you didn't date me, Ed? Is that what she said?
No, it had early Tourette's or something like that, But she goes, "Could you?" I said, "I don't know if I could date someone with Tourette's." How do you?
like turtles.
I think it would be exciting.
Yeah,
How
it'd be
could
probably,
you-
actually.
I mean, have you ever seen some of the video? There's some videos he and I have watched that.
I'm a big follower of the one girl. That's they wind it up.
That she'll just yell "cocksucker" out of
Oh
nowhere.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know what?
Little bitty Wayne.
Maybe I have Tourette's.
Maybe.
Because I do that a lot.
I think you're just special needs.
He has voluntary.
Is that what it
Tourette's.
is?
Yeah.
Voluntary.
Voluntary Tourette's. So wait a minute. Can you imagine if you
I
were like
swear a
on
lot.
top of her, and in the heat of the moment, you're kissing her neck, and you just pull up and you look at her eye to eye, and she's like this.
Ed, get off me!
Don't take it the wrong way.
She's into
You
it.
motherfucker.
She is really into it.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's
Suck a ball sack.
She's so
Whoa.
intense.
You pay $1.99 for that dirty talk.
It might give me confidence now that I think of it. I'm like, man, I'm
I'm hitting this good. Ain't that right, sister?
I mean, really, would you, if you, okay, he's asked me.
Listen, here's what it comes down to.
Right.
She got a nice body. Is she hot?
Yeah, it's true.
And
That's true.
If none of that's, it's not worth the.
Okay, there's another.
That's shallow, and you should be maybe a little there.
Yeah.
There
Just
was-
because why waste her time?
No, wait,
No,
go
you
for
know.
it for the bragging rights.
No.
Yeah. She's not down.
And maybe a little bit of
Or
personal
blind.
safety wise.
Yeah, then again, she might be like, "Oh, I remember that guy. He had a burn mark on his forehead that looked like Italy.
Yeah.
He got it from a Static Shock.
Yeah. Yeah. He used to work in this fucking dildo factory.
He's still got one implanted deeply in his beehole.
Yeah.
No, it's just there's this.
It makes him make this weird face.
Snake tongue.
That's only where he wears his thong. It's like the log splitter.
It's like a wire stripper. Yeah.
Well,
They call it the banana split.
I love that. So you were asking if it's
If you
shallow or
well, it was what it
The
is.
answer is yes.
She and I were talking, and I was telling her about this one girl
Yeah.
that I've talked to recently,
Yeah.
and all I do is talk, and I haven't told him about it.
were you on the phone?
No,
So when,
AOL?
when you were talking like serious conversation, did you like look at her and she's like this?
So did you do a lot of cocaine?
Yeah.
Let's just say her name's Karen.
right
For shits and giggles.
I'm Ed. She's like, hi, I'm Karen. Ball liquor.
The thing that got me, I was trying to go past certain things.
She pulled out a big old 8-ball, cut it up on the table.
No, we did.
Big
all
yummy
all I
8-ball.
did was I talked to her. We sitting and talking, and then on a first date or so, you don't go in for it. You just kind of do the hug, that dumb.
Depending.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to let them make the move, but
Right, this is terrible.
I mean,
no.
Ed might not put out, but I bet she would.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
I don't
Just
know if
saying.
I'd
I
trust a
hate you for telling the
blowjob.
truth.
I was
I
gonna
don't know if
Yeah,
I'd go with the
but
blowjob.
no.
I was trying to figure out a way to work that in.
Right?
You gotta gain some trust before you.
a lot.
Yeah.
That's like Dave.
With that kind of a tick, that's not.
You have to
good.
put like some rubber stops.
That's
Like so she can't, like you know,
plastic,
Like
the
those-
plastic.
Those things that dentists use.
yeah, you're gonna have to go way in the back. You know.
Dude, do you remember dating girls and kissing them with braces?
Oh,
same,
yeah.
same thing. You come
I
out.
remember
you're-
other stuff with chicks from braces that wasn't very pleasant either.
Yes.
Oh, when they would like slobber
Yes.
when they talk to you.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
if you shared corn.
You, you didn't have braces, did you?
No, I didn't.
Right.
Look at me. I look like I. No.
Was it your sister?
I look like I got a mouthful of urinals.
Was it your sister? I thought maybe did
None of my sisters
none
had
of
braces. No.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah,
I did.
Wayne said he did.
I took them off too.
Wait,
But they left them on for like 6 years. My mom's like, okay, enough with the pat in your wallet.
wait a minute.
Tightening them up.
Wait a
My
second.
head's gonna implode.
Yeah, I'm
My
good.
teeth were perfect 3 years ago.
We're stopping at True
Seriously.
Value on the way home.
Yeah.
Here, Wayne,
Take
here's a
the-
pair of pliers.
I would
Get busy.
pull them with
Yeah.
pliers.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take this shit to the scrapyard right now.
But they still had to be the cement had to be cleaned off. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
pulled
yeah.
a couple off.
You didn't do that
I'll
yourself?
tell you what. One of the greatest feelings was if you've ever had braces. I had the full band around my tooth.
Oh, you had the whole.
The heavy I had
Old
like
school.
You had the
full
hardware.
metal jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
And when they took them off,
You mean
I'll tell you what, that was
behind
the
the
most no, just a full band around each.
It goes
tooth
all wraps
with
all the way
the
around.
hook thing, the
Wait a
block
minute.
on it.
Were your teeth so far apart you could floss
No,
with
they
a
weren't that
mattress?
bad. No, they
No,
weren't.
it fucking hurt like a son of a bitch when
Oh,
they
my-
pounded them things on.
But I tell you what, when they took them off, that was the weirdest. Like of all the years, I've got hit in the mouth with baseballs, and I had to
bad.
pull my
Yeah.
lips off them with meat on my, I hit right in the mouth. Brian Kane
I remember him.
looked up and he was at first base. I hit a ball. I looked up and all I saw was him like how you look after you've thrown a ball.
Yes.
And I was like, huh, boom, right in the mouth.
Oh God.
Full braces.
I don't think you're supposed to
And it
catch
really-
them that way.
The
I'm
braces,
just-
and honestly, the brace, and I was crossing home plate, and I looked up, hit me in the mouth, and I went up against the fence, and I just spit a full mouthful of blood. Al Westwood's dad was there. He's like,
Yeah.
ooh. I was like, oh, that didn't sound good.
yeah. Oh
But
no, that's never good.
What,
No.
what we found out, or what we realized, is the braces probably
teeth?
saved all my front teeth. Because it
Otherwise, you'd
definitely
have-
would have knocked them out.
You'd have dentures.
But they were all hooked together.
I never. Well, my one sister.
But having them off, the most amazing,
liberating.
Okay.
the smooth.
Better than getting that big chunk of earwax taken out of your ear.
Is that a close second?
It was the most amazing feeling.
I
How
know.
smooth and perfect your teeth felt.
Right. I never asked my sister this because my youngest sister, she had braces. She was
They
deaf,
splurged
too.
on the girl, huh?
They did. They did. Look at E.T.
Oh, I
my
see.
God.
Yeah.
He's already got Italy on his
Yeah.
forehead. Let's
They gave him a football retainer that you put in hot water and quick bite down on it.
Yeah.
Dude, look
you
at
have to
this.
sleep with this
Big
in every
tab
night.
hanging out.
Look at it. You see that one?
Oh, stop.
I got a
put
big
that on his
thing.
clip-on tie.
Right.
It's attached to his glasses.
You have like rows of teeth like shark. If they fall out, the next row's up.
Not a joke.
Hurry, you're up.
Not a joke. My youngest sister and then Tony. You guys remember Tony?
Tony, yeah.
Tony and
Shirtless.
Teresa. Yeah. Tony and Teresa.
Yeah.
Both. And Teresa had braces. Again, the girl. My dad splurged on the girl.
Well, sure.
And Teresa was deaf. So this is a real question.
Oh, so
What?
it felt like that made it better.
What?
My sister was deaf.
What?
It took me a
Sorry,
second.
I'm sorry.
I had to chase that one down.
I didn't know
Sorry.
she was deaf.
Yeah, my
Did
youngest.
you all learn how to sign?
We did, but I'm the one that remembers. Yeah, but yeah, my mom. Well,
Anyhow, yeah.
I'll compress the story
Okay.
into something else, but nevertheless,
I did not know.
yeah, she did. She had hers was real big. She had the double hearing aid thing with the old big radio station.
Oh, Sony car
Walkman.
battery.
I was going to say the Whisper 2000.
Big car battery.
yeah.
She
it
looked
was-
like Iron Man.
she did. Yeah. She
That's
did.
a cool Walkman.
Yeah, no, she did.
Iron
Teresa had that, and she-
Robert Downey syndrome.
Yeah, but Teresa, I never asked this question, which I'm going to ask you in a second. But they had, as a side note to what you said, Tony and Teresa both had. It was the weirdest thing. It's like
a tooth behind a tooth.
Oh yeah,
I had that.
My son has like 6 baby teeth still, and Doc Iliff is a great doctor, Dennis in Amherst here. He raised 5 kids. But anyhow, he said this is the issue coming, and the tooth is coming in like sideways, and it's not pushing the baby tooth out.
They have to
and it
pull
could
out.
end up impacted.
Yes.
He said he's had people that are over 50, 60 years old, and there's a tooth sideways. He showed me.
Yep.
He showed me in a textbook.
Sure. Yeah.
That example.
Yeah.
Of an X-ray
Yeah.
where the guy's tooth is sideways up in there.
Yeah.
And he's still. I didn't realize this. Your baby tooth will stay there and live.
Yes.
Unless it's forced out. They had
That's
to
what they
remove it and do a
did.
And it's
surgery.
pushing on all the other teeth.
So right now he said chances are it'll hit the 2 and line up and straight. But we'll
Right.
see. But I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh yeah. Teresa and Tony both. They had to have them pulled out.
Wow.
So that the tooth would come down and move
Right.
forward.
Wow.
And, oh yeah. And it's a real thing. But one thing,
that
crazy.
This is what I was going to ask. I never asked Teresa again. She was deaf, so she spoke.
Couldn't hear you anyhow.
Well,
Yeah. You should have jotted it down.
She spoke. You know, if the family could understand her. Now she's much better. She actually did get the implant.
cochlears?
They got the implant. Go ahead.
All right, is this still tying into the girl?
Yes. No, this is no. We're going to go back to the girl. This is tying into what his original thing with his redoing his mouth. Did you have to, once you had it removed, because she had braces?
Yes.
Once you had it removed, did you have to relearn to talk? Because your mouth is shaping words.
It took a minute to the S's.
It sounded like Daffy Duck for.
But no, it wasn't. It wasn't bad. It was just weird.
Seriously.
I think it made. It was probably a bigger adjustment getting them and learning not to. I don't remember
you have
to be
to do
honest, so it wasn't a big.
He's like, hey, I got my braces
It was
off.
It was nothing major because I would have remembered that.
Right.
But it was no trouble at all. If anything, I could enunciate better. It was more clear
Because your eating changes, everything changes because you don't want stuff stuck in there. You're not
I
going to eat
still
corn
just
on the
ate
cob.
whatever I did, and
eat
just
corn
make
on
sure
the-
You're a kid, you don't care.
You're constantly cleaning them. And I had the wax in case you had a sharp spot that it'd rub on your mouth.
Yeah.
Or a wire would come up, and point
God,
out,
yeah.
and it was painful. I'd clip it or just put wax on it. But anyhow, it was a.
Did you ever have the rubber band?
I didn't have like a night brace or a rubber band. I think I had rubber.
Seriously, turd.
I never wore them.
Do you have the headgear?
No.
No. Where the question with the girl was what I
Shut
this
up,
girl,
turd.
and-
Yeah. Oh, I took pride in making those babies shiny.
Did you? Good for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, really. They were.
They were very.
They were like chrome.
Yeah,
They were chrome.
he had a buffer, a little
Yeah.
buffer.
He had like a mural painted on him. He was like a lowrider.
Yeah, I had curb feelers,
It's
spinners, I had spinners. For those of you who don't know,
Some neon lights.
Ellen Iverson's
Yeah.
getting paid soon.
Right. No, this girl, and it
You know
kind
what I'm
of
talking about.
It was very difficult for. And I had to, and it's not a buzzkill, not a buzzkill. That's wrong.
Boater killer?
Motor. Yeah, thank you. Was the fact that I saw the girl did the hug thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Talking about the hug at the end of the
Yeah.
date. Well, after I did it, I kind of did a maneuver where I could look and
Look what? To see her boobs? What were you trying to look at? What maneuver was this?
No shit.
I'm lost.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, I'm serious. What were you trying to look at?
Just
wow.
a little of everything. The whole
You wanted to
invent something.
Did she have a
sneak
low cut
peek.
shirt on?
I went to sneak a peek and kind of do
check out the cleavage,
the body look. Yeah,
On
Okay.
her? Was she?
Yeah.
What about her body? Like, is she cute or
she had a really.
How old is she?
She's our age. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, if she's our age, that's good.
Do you know what's worse is that the way I said it now that I realize it
You
came
look
out of my mouth.
disappointed. So you were trying to get a free boob shot or
Yeah,
something?
but I noticed once she had really flat ass on
Yeah,
a girl,
like no
Okay.
right, like no butt.
Did she do Ozempic or something?
Oh no,
That's a thing.
yeah, because muscle goes first.
Yeah, Ozempic butt is like a thing.
Ozempic or
Really?
Manjaro.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
No, are you serious?
Yeah,
I
because
swear
the
to
first
God.
weight you lose,
It's
believe
fat,
me,
not
because
muscle.
I
You
tried
said
it.
muscle.
I told you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
and it started me on my weight loss. But you lose. That's why you have to do protein in the morning if you're on like Ozempic or Manjaro.
So you could just continue on your jizz.
because because your jizz diet. Because the first thing that you burn is
Muscle.
the
I thought
first
it's
thing.
fat.
Fat doesn't go first. Muscle goes first. That's why working out a little bit
You have
and
to do
protein in the morning,
something.
you have to replace it. Otherwise, because I lost my butt.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you look like
absolutely.
Time for Timer?
I used to have a pretty nice.
He had a nice ass.
I mean, quite. I mean,
He did.
It wasn't like grand.
It was
but
awesome,
It was
though.
there.
Yeah, right. Just a
But
little.
yeah, you lose a lot of muscle.
But
I'm
Ozempic butt
serious.
is a real thing.
Oh, I
you
100%
kidding?
agree.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
So
So maybe she was big. Maybe she's a Ozempic nut.
see, that's scary too.
And
Why?
you
Why?
lose,
Because
you
she's
lose
got room
weight
to
and
grow.
get
At least she cared.
Yeah.
I agree, but there's always that hidden one inside that in a moment, because I personally know a girl
Yeah.
that she would, and I know.
Listen, I don't. First of all, let's get something straight. I don't blame you for keeping yourself on such a high plateau because of your purity.
Yes.
And your just sheer sculpted
I mean, look
body.
at him.
Yes.
I thank you.
He's a hot commodity.
You got to keep yourself. I mean, you're
mean-
like everything that any woman would
He
think
is-
about maybe not having.
He is a hot commodity
That's
in the
right.
antique circuit.
That's it. Oh yeah, he's like
in the mod circuit.
The AARP Bachelor of the Year.
He's new old stock.
That's right. And he does have a nice ass.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell. Did you ever see the videos of him taking back shots?
Okay. Oh yeah. So anyhow,
Yeah.
Now continue with why she's not good enough for you.
I didn't say nothing. I never said that.
Well, you're going there. You're going
yeah,
there.
it's coming out. It's
No.
gonna
You were
happen.
leaning that way. That's why I jumped on it. Right
no,
away.
no. I
Waiting for that one thing. or-
Yeah. What's
What is it?
You said that. I mean,
What's
you tried
the
to look
deal
at her
breaker?
boobs.
What's the
I
deal
must
breaker?
I did. Well, I'm not a big. This. So I'm not
Did
a big.
she have big boobs?
No, and I'm okay with that. See, I'm not a big
But
boob
she had
guy.
a flat
I'm not
butt, and
either.
that's what killed you.
I didn't kill anything.
So you
I
already
like
lost your
boobs.
number.
They don't have to be big.
Yeah.
I
I prefer smaller. Yeah.
right. I like
Not tiny.
With no butt, the chances are
You got to have one or the other, man.
Well, here, a flat butt is not great in jeans or whatever, but if you put her in a bikini or bend her over a little bit,
Back shot.
probably be perfect.
Yeah.
You think? I know.
I know so.
We're
He didn't even get to hug her yet.
We're just
so.
talking. No, I know.
Oh.
It was in that
You're out.
zone. You know, it was in that zone.
Would you give her like the 7th grade dance hug, extended arms?
Oh, yeah.
Pat her back
Yeah.
and then move on.
What did you give her a fist bump?
Yeah.
And then
that
tell
what
her
we're
I gave her
doing?
this.
he gave her a fist
Good
bump.
date.
He gave her a fist bump and told her what her half of the bill was.
We're going Dutch, right? Amy?
So you're turned off. You're done.
No. It was just. I wondered, is for you guys, is body important? In other words, if
At this age?
I mean, you can't be appalled.
you got to be a close up, Chuck. I know.
Yeah.
It's got to turn you on still. Over
Yeah,
anything.
I mean,
yeah.
if it
Yeah,
does
but
it for
you
you,
like-
it doesn't.
You're attracted to what you're attracted
But
to.
I'm just saying.
But Ed goes in there looking for a
Yeah.
fault.
No,
right.
it's not true.
Now,
It's
if he
just-
had her naked, it might
I don't believe
change
he
your
does
mind. She
that.
might look pretty damn good.
Yeah.
There
I don't
was-
believe he's
there-
going in looking for.
I think.
I don't think you are.
for what?
I don't think you go into like a date
looking for a reason. out.
looking for
No,
a
no,
reason.
no.
I don't believe that you do that.
Yeah, he
No,
does.
I
do.
Absolutely,
I do.
100%.
I do believe
He's
you
already worrying
overthink
about
it.
it.
Yeah,
He
I
didn't
do
even find it
believe you
yet.
overthink it a little bit.
I do.
Dude, I would put money on that.
Yeah.
He goes in there, he eyes her up and down,
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what.
critiques her, and then the rest of the dinner,
Yeah.
he's thinking in his head,
Yeah,
like,
Are we going Dutch?
I think definitely rules.
Or I'm going to go take a piss and leave.
I've never
Yeah.
done that.
Just think, she in the first 5 minutes, she knows whether she's going to sleep with you or not.
That's crazy to me.
Well,
Why?
Because-
You did it.
Because chicks
did it.
can do that.
You basically
Dudes
did it too.
can't.
I know if I'm going to sleep with me.
and the answer is alone again.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
far
But
from.
chicks can do that.
But I
Chicks
did
can-
get a
Chicks
espresso
have all the
maker.
control.
Did you get an espresso
Yeah.
maker?
So I've been getting into coffee lately a lot.
I love
And I
coffee.
was never
Now,
every
wait,
morning,
wait,
but I
really?
like
I didn't know you were
the flavor.
Italian.
Wait a minute.
Ah, he's talking with his hands.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
correct me. What's the difference between cappuccino and espresso exactly?
Okay, espresso is the shot of coffee that comes out.
In a real.
Real concentrated.
High potency.
And cappuccino is foamed milk added to that.
Okay, I'm with
That's
you.
all.
I'm with you now. I just
That's
wanted, I
it.
couldn't. I
Do you
wanted
have
to
a
check.
cappuccino maker, a
Okay,
milk
well-
frother on your
well,
espresso?
I went to
So
TJ
cappuccino
Maxx.
is an espresso.
Oh.
Okay.
TJ Maxx, and they have these.
Is that
like-
open? You get the new one.
The Great Northern.
Oh, okay.
There's a new one.
Oh,
open?
the
Yeah.
TJ Maxx and more at Great
Where's
Northern.
it going to be?
Yeah.
Tower Boulevard.
Yeah.
Corner Tower and 58.
Yeah.
Really?
Where the old one was?
Wow.
Yeah.
There was never a TJ. No,
No.
you're on Meister. Or
Is it
Overland
by the
Avenue.
old Alberta Inn?
Oh, okay.
That's what.
No, that's Vermilion.
Emerald Valley. I mean,
Yes,
Emerald
it's over
Valley, yeah,
it's part of
there.
that property.
It's going to be more across the street. It's going to be. You know where that Greek church is on Tower Boulevard? that
Okay,
sits
down
back?
there.
Greek
farther.
Orthodox.
It's going to be
Okay.
on 58 though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, and they have like high-end
I love
appliances
TJ Maxx.
sometimes,
It's a great place.
and for cheap. And this espresso
Yes.
machine was like less than half price because they're top.
So
they're
is it
grand.
like the J.C. Penney of the Goodwill world? Is that what we're
they're the TJ Maxx of the
And
of the
more.
Goodwill world?
But no, but
Okay,
they.
anyway.
But it's a Breville. It's a really
Okay.
good coffee machine, and I have their coffee maker, regular coffee, and it's a espresso machine. It has a steam wand.
Do you got to do the little compression
Yeah,
of the?
it
Okay.
has a grinder, and you put the cup up there. You could do the coarse grind or down to whatever
Yeah.
fine. If it comes, you have to.
Dude, they
It's
said
a
it's a
learning curve.
science.
It
It's
is
a whole science.
and I definitely learned how to, pack it in
Yeah.
the levels.
No,
and
dude, they say
and
it's steam and
I can
all
make
this
a really good
craziness.
cup of
There's
it
a
now.
little bit of a science
There is
to it.
and
It's a
it's
procedure.
amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so good. I can't do the art yet, where you do a little
Are
heart.
you going to
Yeah.
put the little heart
I have
on
no
there?
clue how to do it yet.
Wayne's
but
going to put a little schween
yeah,
on it.
I add a little tiny bit
Do
of
you
sugar.
sit there at your table when the moon hits your eye like a big
Yeah.
pizza pie and some more?
I've asked Samantha 100 times. You want me to make you a cup? No.
Didn't-
Like, come on, taste mine.
Please.
By the end of the
Oh,
day,
yeah.
Wayne's like,
I'm the
Right,
only
right.
one. No, it doesn't. I do it at night.
No,
right on.
dude, I thought with
I love it.
espresso, it's really, really strong. And
Very
you have,
concentrated.
You have to put a lot of sugar.
sugar.
No, you don't.
You don't have to put sugar in it.
No, no, just the milk, and it's not cream either. It's milk in the steam wand blows hot steam into it.
You are totally
And
gonna knock
until it
that glass
foams- I
over.
know. I've hit it like 7 times. So you can put like a 3/4 of an inch of milk in this little metal,
Yeah.
little tin, and blow the steam into
Steam
it. and
milk.
It turns up this thick, so it's mostly
Turn down
foam.
for what?
Yeah. And but it's an art, and the machine it works great. Everything is good, and I can say I make a good cappuccino
Nice.
right now, or just straight up espresso.
Make me one.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I always thought
oh, I didn't bring it with me.
like you said, I always thought
It's not portable.
We can come over.
right. I thought that they were always
said, next
really
show's at Wayne's.
highly caffeinated because
They
it's
are.
it's like a double.
What
Oh, it's
did I say something
concentrated.
wrong?
No, I didn't hear
I'm
you say
pretty
that.
sure you
I didn't hear
covered
say
that.
It was
Yeah.
like a double caffeine.
It comes out.
It's
It's highly concentrated.
concentrated-
straight it's a dark roast espresso bean.
like a syrup, almost like a thick syrup.
No,
I've never had an
it's a
espresso.
thick
No, it's the
coffee.
bean.
It's like espresso is a dark roast.
Okay.
So you have a strong coffee, you
Yeah.
have a breakfast blend,
Yeah.
a mild, a medium, a
Yeah.
light.
it's still all made of water.
It's very dark.
So it's
and it's
very
rich.
dark, but
Did
it's
you, if you ever watch
coffee.
any of the videos and stuff of people doing, they're having it. It seems like it just comes out
concentrated
that
coffee.
really
Yeah, it's got 2 little.
thick,
Yeah.
like really, really.
Well,
thick.
that's
It's
just
just dark.
the-
It's
yeah.
not
Just,
thick.
it's dark. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Just
still
dark.
a
I've
thin.
never had one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've had the McDonald's
it's not
flurry
thick.
one.
Well, that's close. You know.
It's not thick.
The McSpresso?
Yeah. So we're
But
close.
anyhow,
there.
it's delicious, and I love it. I love it. It's great.
We'll
yeah.
have to have a party at Wayne's house. Just we're all sitting
Oh, I'll do it. I got
gonna
the
have-
little cups.
You got
we're gonna have a
espresso?
we're gonna
Oh,
have
yeah,
a
hell
brunch
yeah.
at Wayne's house.
Yeah,
Pinky out.
yeah,
When in doubt, piggy out.
That's right.
yeah.
And then 5 minutes later, we're all running around his basement having pillow fights. Yeah.
Sweating.
Yeah, sweating our asses off.
Yeah, but it's delicious.
It's
Yeah,
good
It
for
is
you.
very
like
good.
it.
I
Good
do
for
like it.
you. It's not.
It's stainless steel. It looks really nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like
The wife wants one.
you had to run a
I'm like,
220 line.
Go,
Just
to that, go there.
all right.
I got such a. It's really.
All right.
you have to run a separate generator in the house
Okay.
just to power this.
Is
thing.
it
No, it's
hard
just
to-
like a coffee maker.
No.
Is it hard to clean?
No.
Okay.
No, you just run water through it after you tap out the little.
Wayne's
cup
like,
and
wait,
lock
you
it
have to
in."
clean it?
Yeah. Oh.
He
Not
smiles
at
and
all.
his teeth are all full of coffee grounds.
I've been
Not
using
at
the
all.
same coffee grounds for 5 months.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, it's pretty cool. It's pressure that pushes through.
Yeah.
And there's different cups with different size grating holes, and there's a lot to it.
it makes
Like,
the funny noises.
You'd be surprised. It is a science. People really,
It really
really
is.
get into
Yeah.
it. They break down to chemical breakdowns and,
Nah,
and
see, I
temperatures.
just
and
want a
it's
cup of
no,
coffee.
but it's,
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
They're
that's what I
serious
think
about
this.
that shit.
This thing really simplifies that, and it's as
Yeah.
good in any any
So-
coffee shop or anything you could buy. That you can make it at home.
So-
Really easy.
Does it make coffee?
No,
I'm serious.
no, it's not a coffee
I was
maker.
wondering that, but I'm like,
Okay.
you
It's
said
an
he's got a
espresso
coffee
machine.
maker,
Okay.
so.
So it doesn't make just a regular,
No, we have a coffee machine.
just a regular cup of Joe.
Mr.
No.
Coffee Drip.
Okay.
No.
You have a Keurig for that.
No, I have a
Mr. Coffee?
brewing. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
no, it's a Breva, same brand, just a regular coffee machine with a pot. You pour the water in.
Oh, a
Okay,
drip.
in the
You
filter.
put the scoops in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
drip.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
and it's good.
Okay.
God, that's. I bet that.
Just
tastes
wondering. I
weak
wasn't sure.
Compare if you had an.
It's still good.
Once
They're-
you had that other coffee,
They're
you're like,
two different things,
Right.
really. So you're not. It's like
Yeah.
drinking. It's like having a light beer and then
Yeah.
getting a Guinness.
Yeah.
Kind of a good
Yeah,
comparison.
that's what cappuccino and espresso is. It's high.
It's more
octane.
like an aperitif. Like
It's like drinking
After
Miller
dinner.
Lite and
Yeah.
Stumbleberry.
Aphrodisiac? Does it make
See what
give
I
you a
did?
boner?
it's you don't dip yourself.
That's what you stir it with.
Dipper.
Yeah.
I wanted
What?
to end.
You got to go?
no, I didn't put a bet.
Okay,
I wanted to bet on the game.
sorry.
Well, maybe it didn't start.
We can end on this real
All
quick.
right.
Is one thing to end on. You and I were talking. One thing that always gets me. Have you guys ever had someone that you went to do a handshake with? I told him this story about someone that did a really unusual hand. First,
I
of
don't
all,
like how you're side eyeing me when you're
no,
doing
no.
that. Was it me?
It was. Wasn't
I
it?
No,
know
not
Was it me?
someone
No, not that.
who,
No, there's a whole a
Yeah.
whole story that I
Wow.
told him that I couldn't say on the air. But
Okay.
have you ever met someone that did that like a dead fish handshake?
I hate that it's all floppy.
It-
Or they just you're going in for the handshake and they grab your fingers.
yeah, they did.
And
like,
so
they
you
go-
can't. So you're just
Right.
like, what is that?
right, dude. That
I
is-
hate that.
I'd be like, no, we're doing that again.
I've done that before. I'm like, hold on, let's
No,
do this the
no,
right
no,
way.
No,
When you meet a girl, do you shake her hand? Do you shake?
It
her?
depends.
It depends.
If you just met someone,
It all depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And do you?
And if that's the case, then yes, I would do the fingers. Nice
do
to meet
you?
you.
I do a firm.
Oh,
hand.
see, I'm dropping
Oh,
to
you
her
squeeze
knees.
the fuck, yeah.
Say uncle.
That's right. Say uncle, bitch. No, I don't do that.
Hey, Monk, are you still there?
Yeah. I don't think he's.
He's probably drinking.
Did he fall asleep?
Oh,
I
he's
think
not there. He had to
Okay.
reset. He's not on.
Wow.
That's all right.
Did he text you?
He might have. Sorry, but anyways, no. So my question is, when you do that, I think differently of the person when they give you that wet handshake. It's like a wet
I
dead
hate
fish.
that.
Right. Wait a minute.
Right. Go ahead.
What do you mean a wet handshake?
No, he's talking like the fishy
It's
one.
like this. Like say go shake my hand. And they go.
So it's light. Yeah.
First of
I
all,
don't
they
like
don't
that.
even grip.
I
don't
hate
like
that.
that.
They just like hang it there.
And listen, and I've and this is by mistake, and I've met people and I've shook their hands.
Yeah.
And just a regular handshake, and they're like, "Oh, whoa!" I'm like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "I'm sorry, I have arthritis really bad."
Yeah.
See, he
I'm
did
like,
that
"Oh,
to
I'm
me.
sorry."
He gripped my wiener like that once.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, whoa.
Whoa! Wow.
Put a rubber glove on with some loops, sir.
Yeah. A little gentler, a
They
little
shake-
more gentle.
Keep shaking that hand.
They're shaking.
Get me excited about
to
it.
do
Yeah.
the closer shake.
That's right. But yeah, I've actually done that. But
I just wonder about
usually, for a lady, I'll be gentle.
Yeah,
I wonder about that. I
gentle. I don't.
Dude, you got to go in and you got to get that where the two
webs.
webs.
The
Yeah, you got to
webs.
get
Yeah.
the web. With a dude,
Right.
No.
with a woman, I don't. I'm like, here,
no.
whatever.
Some girls, when I shake their hand, if I get in close, I do, do the double,
Yeah.
the double handshake like this,
Yeah.
and I get in close and kind of look in their eyes. They like that.
Yeah.
You know what I hate?
You pull them close,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Yeah, they really like that. I hate when they don't let go. You're like shaking their hand and you're like,
yeah,
all right.
you're like, all right.
Dude, I had
right.
that too.
All right. Yeah, exactly. I'll do
You gotta
that. I'll
use your
fucking,
foot, like,
I'll
fuck
jerk
off,
the
man.
hand out and be like,
What the fuck's
enough.
wrong with you?
How long you gonna shake my hand, Ed?
Or the close talkers.
They lick their
Hey,
lips.
how you doing? I'm like,
They
you
lick.
need to step off.
They
right
lick
now.
their lips as they're shaking.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yep. It's so nice to meet you, Ed.
God, I know we're over. We'll let it go on that. We'll let it go on it. We're going to be leaving you with Madison Mars. Check out the song "Look." no further. You'll enjoy it. Again, like, share, subscribe, tell 2 friends. Check out anything we ever mentioned on the show. Again, Beers of the Month, etc., etc. Check out all these great things. You'll see the little video if you watch it on BitChute, Rumble, YouTube, etc.
Etc.
You've been listening to
so
Late Night with
on.
Ed Money on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people having real conversations about life.
About what?
About life.
There you go.
Normal listen to myself, Ed Money.
That was premature.
Right over here is CPEP Chuck.
All right, we'll see ya.
Get a better close-up camera, too.
Oh, so good.
I'm glad he made it. Is he amazing, Byron?
Yeah.
This is the kind of thing
Byron Dick!
tickles my balls.
He's so cool.
He disappeared on us, but he's down in Studio B in spirit.
I'm pretty sure he fell asleep.
You can never see him, but you can always hear him. It's Monk. And
Monk Dick.
Last but not least, always keeping us in balance and check is Bueno Bueno.
See ya.
Bye, Wayne.
Again, thank you for all things you do. Don't be materialistic; it's to get you nowhere. And always remember that you are somebody. And after that, we are out of here.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
It goes like it goes like it goes like I never thought I'd find it. A love that feels so perfect. I can't even word it. Yeah, you make me lift up from the ground. I believe that we are more. All the world is looking for. Show them all we got it. Never look back, never let go. I don't need to look no further. You are the one I'm certain. Only one that I'll be holding. When you're loving me, you're loving me. It goes like it goes like it goes like I believe that we are more. All the world is looking for. Show them all we got it. Never look back, never let go. I don't need to look no further.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.